Hello there. Welcome to Digital Leadership Secrets for the Modern Digital World. So, if you are here, that means you are someone who's aspiring to become a leader, becoming a technology leader, someone who wants to become a top leader in the organization. And you want to know what are the digital leadership? What are the skills required to become a top leader, top digital leader in this modern digital world? So I'm welcoming all of you. If you can type in this message, just type a message where you are from and what you do currently. Just a quick type in the chat. I appreciate you can respond to that. Where are you joining from and what you do? It is. I see people are typing coming from US, many states, and India, and also from UK. Okay, welcome. Yes, please continue typing. Okay. Oh, from Uganda as well. Nice. Chicago. All right. Thank you for typing. Yes, I see that. Excellent. From Malaysia, Bangalore, Sudan. Excellent. Yes, thank you for sharing that where you're from. Excellent. So some of you are already working in the world called digital world, digital transformation. So let's start with this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to introduce about me and talk about digital world and digital leadership. And also I'm going to share about the program, what I'm offering, which is going to be a transformational for people who are aspiring to be digital leaders in this world. So as I mentioned, if you're watching, if you joined this session, that means you're somebody, either you're already a leader or you're a future leader who's committed, who's passionate to growth, not only just growth, but to make an impact. And that is what we're going to learn with that. So let me start this. A quick introduction about me. I am Raj Polanki. I have more than 25 years of experience in IT. I worked as a consultant, programmer, architect, project manager, delivery lead, data, head of data. And now I'm a CAO for a US division. Also, I'm an author and keynote speaker. In terms of education, I have a bachelor's in engineering, and I have an MBA from Ross School of Business, and I have another executive program from MIT as well. Not only that, I have many industry recognized certifications, and I published a book on digital transformation. So the reason I'm telling you all this thing is not to brag myself, but to share that the insights, what I'm going to share, is really valuable. So with that, let's move on in this digital world. First of all, we're going to look at it 2 points. One is how are the businesses shaping in this digital world? And as a leaders, what's your role? How your role can be transformational in these digital businesses? So when we look at from a digital consumer point of view, the way we buy changed. We don't have to go to a shop every day or every time. We can just buy, click and deliver. And same time, entertainment, we can click and watch because entertainment is in our fingertips. And we have smart assistants. We ask and we listen. We get the answers what we want. And with the generative AI, it has become more easier to get the answers for our questions. How do we communicate? Text and social. That is also changed tremendously in last few years. So when you look at from this consumer point of view, consumers are the way they are acting is changing. So if the businesses are not adapting to this change, what happens? The best way to look at this is these are the companies, they failed in this transformation. In this digital world, they couldn't survive because they were stuck on old business models. They were not able to transform with the change of technology, how it is transforming in our lives every day. So there are other side of the companies where they put technology in the center. For example, Uber, the world's largest taxi company, owns no cars. Airbnb, the largest accommodation provider, has no real estate. Facebook, the most popular media, and they create no content, but it's a media company. And Alibaba, the most valuable retailer, has no inventory. So these are just some examples, are some of the companies who are thriving in this digital world. So what else we can say that we live in digital world? Here are some more information. The internet has become a fundamental part of our daily life, enabling instant communication, e-commerce, and access to information. From smartphone to smart homes, the proliferation of connected devices has created a network of Internet of Things, enhancing life in unprecedented ways. And the financial sector, the way we work with banks are changing, and cryptocurrencies are becoming mainstream as well, blockchain technologies. And digital technology revolutionized healthcare. Many companies are transforming healthcare into biometrics. We're wearing smartwatches, many people. There are going to be smart rings and personalized medicine, telemedicine. So the digital age has redefined entertainment with streaming services, as we mentioned, click and watch, on demand. So, but this digital world is bringing some challenges too. How do we say these challenges? Let's look at some statistics. 84% of CEOs believe AI, artificial intelligence, will create entirely new business models by 2030. What does that mean? The businesses, how they're running today, cannot run the same way by 2030 because AI is going to be in the centerpiece. And McKinsey, is the top consulting company, estimates that AI automation could replace up to 800 million jobs globally by 2030. 800 million jobs just replaced. And by World Economic Forum, 60% of workers globally believe they will need new skills. So the skills what they have today is not sufficient. So they need new skills by 2030. That is the future what we are looking into. And not just that, the world what we live in is also more complex. The one word which is used to convey the complexity of the world is a VUCA world. What is VUCA stands for? It's volatility, rapid, unexpected changes without predictable pattern or trend. It is uncertainty, the lack of predictability in issues and events, making it difficult to forecast future outcomes. Complexity, multiple interconnected factors, which are often hard to understand due to their intertwined causes and effects. And ambiguity, lack of clarity about how to interpret something, absence of clear meaning or conditions. Because of the world where we live in, a new technology can disrupt entire businesses. Our geopolitical issues can create some strong need for changes. And also regulations from the governments in terms of AI or environmental sustainability can also influence businesses to adopt new ways to work on. And the workforce is also changing, dynamic workforce. The new employees, new talent is looking for something more, something different. So what we have seen is, we have seen digital consumers are changing and digital businesses are changing. There are businesses who are able to thrive and there are businesses who are not able to survive. And then we are looking at the digital future and at the same time, the challenges it brings, which are in VUCA world. So how the businesses can survive? Technology is the differentiator. In the past, technology is something good to have. Technology is a business enabler, but not the business driver. But here, now we're talking about technology as a business driver, is a differentiator for companies and businesses. How? There are some examples I want to give you here. Starbucks, they're reinventing the customer experience. They use mobile app. If you just simply ordering coffee, the app integrates your mobile ordering, payments, rewards, and personalized offers. So the customer journey has become so easy, and they're improving customer loyalty and satisfaction. This digital engagement helped Starbucks to stand out in a crowded coffee shop market. Optimizing operational efficiency. Amazon, I think pretty much everybody knows it. And what's making it so different and unique? Because the way it runs operations, it uses robotics, automation in their fulfillment centers, how technology can revolutionize operational efficiency. Their sophisticated warehouse technology speeds up the processing and delivery of orders. In the US, I'm sure it's another part of the world too. Sometimes you get same day shipping in just few hours. How is that possible? Their efficiency is so well with automated technologies. And driving innovation and product development. Think about Tesla. And they have integrated technology. They revolutionized EV, electric vehicle industry. They set a strong example for many companies. And also, if you want to upgrade, they just send over-the-air software updates. So your vehicle is up to date. And Netflix. We all know Netflix. We all might have binge watched sometimes. And because of its technology-driven platform, their scale is global. It is not just US, it is all over the world because they have the algorithms which can define what viewers want to watch, and they can even influence what you should watch also because they're using technology. So there is a need for businesses to look technology as a centerpiece. If they don't leverage the technology, they lose that competitive edge. So how do businesses get into the state of using technology? So every business is going through something I think we all know called digital transformation. And digital transformation, what is that? Digital transformation is the process of using digital technologies to create new or modified existing business processes, business models, culture, and customer experience to meet changing businesses and market requirements. This reimagining of the business in the digital age is digital transformation. So every company in the world is going through this digital transformation. You may be hearing it, you may not be hearing it, because the level what you are at present might be limiting, or you might be hearing it, but you're not seeing the real impact of it because the current work what you do. But when you start looking at from a top down, a billion-dollar company or $10 billion company, or even $100 billion company, there is always transformation going on. So is it all about technologies? And what are those technologies we're talking about? Data. Data is a new oil. Data is even water. Data is oxygen. So the companies create data, and they have to use data to find out what happened in the past, what will happen in the future. So they need to leverage the data. And artificial intelligence, there are machine learning algorithms can run on data and predict what's going to come in the future from a customer's point of view or from the market trends point of view. And AI is also transformed in recent couple of years with the generative AI, which is general artificial intelligence. You could ask a question and gives you an answer. Internet of Things. We're living in the cyber world. Everything is connected. Your smart homes and smart watches and smart cities. Smartphones, obviously, we all know about that. So there are things which are connected. A farmer's have devices which are connected. They can run drones to see how the crop is coming up. They don't have to walk each and every step. Technology is there in every industry. And communication, the way we communicate, is changing. And technology and robotic automations are also changing. There are physical robots, things which gets moved, and there are software virtual robots. The way we work also automated. And how these are connected, networking technology is also changing. So if the consumers are changing, the world is changing, technology also is changing. So if businesses don't transform, do you think they can survive? No. So they are going through, they know about it. So they are going through the digital transformation. Now you may ask, okay, so digital transformation seems to be pretty needed. Is it just about implementing technology? No. Digital transformation is not just implementing technology. It is a business transformation. You might be asking, like, why do I need to know about business transformation? If you are watching this, that means, as I mentioned initially, you are already a leader. You're looking to grow, and you're a future leader. You're an emerging leader, and you want to understand and gain this top leadership mindset and skill set. And that is why it is critical to understand it is not technology as such, it's a business transformation. But what is business transformation? It is how do we interact with our customers, or how our customers interact with us? Are there any frictions? And employees, how do we work in a company? What devices do we use? How effectively, how efficiently we are working? And the experience of employees is also very critical for success of businesses. And products and services. What products do we have today? What do we need for tomorrow for our customers? And how do we run our operations? How do we have our functions, human resources, procurement, logistics, supply chain, the business functions? And it's not just about internally. How do we collaborate with our partners, vendors, suppliers? How do we collaborate with them? That is a digital transformation, business transformation. So one side you have technology, on the other side there are the elements transforming by using these technologies. Is it making sense? Go ahead, type in the chart, please. Is it making sense? Do you see where we are going? Thank you. I say yes. 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 Thank you. So we are talking about digital business transformation, leveraging technology. So now let's move. We spoke about business for a while, right? The need for business change, the need in the digital world, and the future challenges. So who's doing this? Whose responsibility is to transform the businesses? If I'm an employee in a company, can I transform the business? Well, I can speak all day, but no one can listen to me if I'm not a top leader. So that is where the top leader's job is becoming more challenged. So the leadership job is to win today and shape tomorrow. What do I mean by this? Leaders who are in the company's CXOs or board of directors, CEOs, CIOs, and CFOs, what is their job? Win today, run the operations, deliver the products what we are promising to the customers. But same time, shape tomorrow. How is the company going to operate tomorrow? What products we are going to develop tomorrow? What new market segments we are going to get into? How we are improving our services? How we are increasing our talent? Are we going to become a global or regional? What else we are going to do tomorrow, something different, so we can not just survive, but thrive and grow. So there is a need for transformation and growth. If you're not growing, you're dying, as simple as it in business world. So leadership job is becoming more challenging than any time in the past because the pace of change is very fast. So leadership job is to win today and shape tomorrow. How do they shape tomorrow? They need to have a transformational initiatives or projects or investments so they can drive this organization into a better shape. Well, the theory sounds good, but what does it mean to us, right? Let's talk about some leaders who has transformed their companies. I think you all know many of these leaders. I'm going to give three examples. Satya Nadella, he's CEO of Microsoft from 2014, and he transformed Microsoft. Microsoft was a kind of in a survival mode. Yes, it has a great operating system, Microsoft Office products, but now Microsoft is known for more than operating system. He refocused Microsoft's strategy around cloud computing, technology integration, and artificial intelligence. He transformed Microsoft's culture from infighting to one focused on collaboration. They were more competitive that time. They were like, how do we separate ourselves from Apple and other companies? Now they're like, how do we collaborate? How do we create innovation? And visionary leadership, his foresight into prioritizing AI and cloud services and enterprise mobility has positioned Microsoft as a leader in digital transformation. And they're driving the industry standards. They're not following industry standards. They're creating new standards. That is, yes, it is a leader who could think, create a strategy, create a vision, create a strategy, and execute the transformation. And another example, not many people might know. I know you might say, oh, Microsoft is a technology company, so it is easy for them to transform. But what about GM? It's a General Motors. It is not a technology company. It's an automobile company, right? So she has visionary leadership. Mary Barra has been instrumental in steering GM towards electric vehicles, autonomous driving technology, making a significant shift from traditional automotive manufacturing towards sustainable solutions. Because they don't want to just run today. They have great brands, but they know market is shifting. She has led significant cultural transformation within GM, and they focused more innovation, and they reduced product development cycle to respond to technological advancements and changing customer demands. And she used digital technologies. And one other example, you guys already know this person, Elon Musk. Musk Ventures, particularly Tesla, SpaceX, are founded on high-risk, high-innovation models that disrupt traditional industries with digital and technological advances. He didn't take any safe approach. He's like, I'm going to put EVs, Tesla. And then he's like, you want to launch successful rockets and get the ship back to the ground, SpaceX. So he took a lot of risky movements. And he's entrepreneurship innovation because he's an entrepreneur. That there is agility he practices. So digital technologies, his leadership is in adopting advancing digital technologies can be seen in Tesla, autonomous vehicle, right? And SpaceX, they use big data, a lot of data for rocket engineering and space exploration. And his focus is on agile. He doesn't want to be stick to something already proven. He wants to change, rapidly iterating product designs based on real world testing, user feedback, especially the software and the way this is changing the industries. Is it making sense? Again, I want to take a pause here. I know I'm talking a lot to explain a few things. So we started with the digital world. We went to digital businesses challenges, and we are looking at the examples of digital leaders who are transforming their businesses. So let me take a step back. What is a digital leader? Let me explain this. Digital leaders in the traditional world, we can look at as a business leaders and technology leaders. Traditional leadership separates these two as a silos. There is a less overlap. Yes, they need to work together, right? But their focus is different. Business leaders focus on commercial outcomes. Technology leaders focus on providing solutions. And there is a segmented approach. But in this modern digital world, it is merging the business leadership and technology leadership. So the digital leaders are between business and technology. They can leverage technology, they can provide transformation, innovation to adopt digital trends, focusing on organizational growth. Well, it sounds more theoretical, right? Let me take one more step deeper dive into this thing. When you look at a business leader, their job is to run the business, focus on operations, deliver the products what we're promising to the business. Okay. And then optimize the way they do business, improve efficiencies, reduce waste. And not just that, they need to transform to do something more, to grow, right? Transform and then grow. That is the focus of a business leader, which is nothing wrong. That is great. That is what they need to do. And what about technology leader? Technology leader first job is to align what does my business wants, what are their priorities, objectives, needs, and pains. And let me align with them, let me understand with them, and let me provide value to the business. And once you get the alignment, then plan. Okay, you understand the business needs, develop strategies. What is the plan? What projects can I start? What capabilities we can build to support the business, to enable the business? Plan. And then build those capabilities, execute the strategies in building building products or running projects, programs, portfolios. Once you build these new capabilities, you need to run them, to support the business run, right? That's what it is, run. So business leader focuses on run, optimize, transform, and grow. And technology leader focuses on alignment, planning, building, and running. So where are we? Now with the bridging business and technology, business leaders strategize on leveraging technology. They need to start thinking, okay, how can I leverage technology? If they don't think, they just focus on, okay, how can I run business? That is not going to solve the problem for tomorrow. They may success today, but for tomorrow, they need more than that. And for technology leaders, they need to focusing on business transformation by innovating and implementing technological solutions that support and accelerate business objectives. That is what the change, the bridging business and technology. I know when I was working as just individual contributor or even a manager, I wouldn't know all those things. What is the top to down, how the business leaders thinks needs? What is the role of technology leader? But now in this digital world, it is changing. So what I want to convey here is, this is the most important point here, the rise of digital leaders. And digital leaders are not just technologists. They think more than technology. They focus on how can I support, enable, drive the business. And I put these qualities into 9 essential qualities of a digital leader's DNA. Digital leader, first thing, they are a digital technologist. They need to know technologist. But does that mean that you need to have a hands-on experience how to develop a machine learning model, or how to run analytics, how to connect IoT devices or cybersecurity? Do you need to have hands-on experience in everything? No, not really. I'll give an example. If you are driving a car, do you need to know how engine works? What is that belt and relays and the tanks and the fluids? Do you need to know everything, how the engine runs? No. When you're driving a car, you focus on your steering wheel and your brake and accelerator and signals and dashboard. How do you control the car? Same thing, when you're becoming a digital leader, you need to know what technologies are there, what is the purpose, and how the technologies can help businesses. So I want to emphasize on this because when we think of we want to become a top leader, there is a concern I heard multiple times that, oh, do I need to know about data analytics? Do I need to be a master of artificial intelligence? Cybersecurity, I don't even know about that. Do I need to know about that? IoT, automation, RPA. There seems to be too many technologies. Do I need to know everything? The answer is yes, you need to know the technologies, but you don't have to be expert of the technologies. A leader needs to know how the technologies can help the business. And visionary leadership. Once you are a technologist, you need to have a vision where the business is running, how businesses can transform to be a better shape, developing the vision. And then strategic leadership. Once you know how the vision is, how do you get there? So you need to be able to develop a strategy to get there, and then transform the businesses or your competencies into that vision. Transformational leadership. And when you have a plan, when you're executing, things are not going to go same as planned. Things will change, priorities will change. So you need to have agile leadership, agility skills. And then customer-centric leadership. You should know what's going on with the customer, frictions, needs. Sometimes they don't know what they need, but can you help them? Can you create new solutions? Inclusive leadership. It is not just lead the people, get the work done. We need to be able to connect, collaborate, and create value. We need to give the sense of belonging and respect to the people whom we work. Diversity, equity, inclusion, inclusive leadership, and business leadership. We need to know how businesses run. What is their strategy? How can we support businesses to become better? And entrepreneurial innovation. It is not just running a multi-billion-dollar company. It is about how can we be agile, have this innovative mindset, how the startup mindset for digital leaders. So this is how I look at as a digital leader. Like a DNA becomes essential building blocks of a life. This DNA for digital leaders, these are essential traits and skills. And you might be saying, oh man, this is a lot. I'm just looking to get a better leadership job for tomorrow. But Raj is talking about there are so many variations, and am I ever going to get it? Right. Well, that is true. It is not an easy job because a true leadership journey is not just survival. When you're trying to survive, what do? We focus on, am I doing a better job? Let me improve my work performance and secure your position, gain recognition. When you acquire these digital leadership skills, survival is first part of our jobs. Anybody, we want to be able to survive. But is it sufficient? If you say this is what I need, maybe this program is not for you. Survival is essential. We all need that. And that the digital future, needs something different than what we have today. That is where thriving, exceed expectations, contribute value, feel valued. If you focus on only survival, it is difficult to say your job is going to be there for today and tomorrow. You need to be able to exceed expectations and contribute value to the business. So leaders should be able to see you and you should feel valued also. So if you're looking for thriving, you're in the right place. And not just thriving, after a while, when you think of it, leadership, it is not just about making excellent compensation and exceeding expectations, feeling valued, and that becomes a building block to do something more. That is what I call impact. You will learn and adopt and push boundaries, the way you operate, the way your team operates, and the way your business is running today, and make a dent. Do you know where you heard about this make a dent? You know who said that? Steve Jobs. We are here to put a dent in the universe. Otherwise, why else even be here? So if you are looking for survival, this is not for this program. But the program, I'm going to offer, the intention is, how can I help survival to thriving to make an impact? Impactful leadership. We are here to put a dent in the universe. Otherwise, why else even be here? I'm moved with this quote. So is it okay if I explain the program, what I'm offering? Type in the message if you're okay for me to offer this thing. Okay, thank you. All right, let me explain this. So this is a digital leadership program. It's an executive program. And you will have a lifetime access to this program. Don't worry about that word fast track here. We're talking about digital leadership program. You will be having lifetime access and you will be part of a digital leaders community and you will have monthly calls, live calls, where I answer question and answers. And then I will have new topics to talk about digital transformation. And this is not something which is, okay, I'll learn one time today, I'll be done with this. It is a continuous journey. You remember this, the curve? Learn and adopt. That is where you make an impact. So the purpose of digital leadership program is to empower your leadership for the digital age. This program is designed to transform traditional leadership approaches into dynamic, impactful strategies that not only ensure survival, but also foster thriving growth and significant contributions to your organizations and at the world at large. And it is about enhancing your leadership acumen and driving the impact to contributing, shaping the future and career advancement. We want to secure and solidify your leadership trajectory in this digital business landscape and lead transformation in your company, in organization, for your clients. And executive skills, how top-tier executives' ability to navigate, influence, and succeed in high-stakes environment. That is the purpose of this program. And this program curriculum is not just developed by 3-4 chapters here and there. Was a lot of work built to build this curriculum. It is extensive industry experience, developed from real-world experience as an IT executive, and also interactions with hundreds of top executives, CEOs, CIOs, and CFOs as well. And it's not just from experience, academic. The research from academics, cutting-edge theories, practices from top-tier executive programs, and also from research organizations from Gartner and Forrester. And it also have a comprehensive learning resources. I built this curriculum from a lot of books and courses and conferences. And also I have advisory council who advised me, who are top executives, what helps to create tomorrow technology leaders, digital leaders. And they gave me advice, what matters. Based on that, I built this curriculum. Let me show you the curriculum. The foundations of digital leadership. That is the first section, okay? And this is I have the sections and each one has modules and each module might be micro lessons may have 10 or 20 or 5 and each module can have itself a course. Think of each module as a course. It delivers specific outcome. So the first module talks about digital economy, trends, and challenges. Second module talk about digital leaders DNA. You saw the diagram, spiral diagram, talks about each and every element there. And then it is not just talking about theory and leadership. Let's talk about technologies. I put them as a core digital technologies, data and analytics. Yes, we need to know what is data and how we can bring value from data to the businesses. No matter whether you are a programmer or a cloud architect or you're a manager, we need to know if you want to go through this curve of survival, thriving, and make impact, we should know about these technologies. and artificial intelligence and machine learning. It's just a big topic, and I condensed it such a way that what every leader should know, no matter whether they are technology leaders or business leaders. If they don't know what they don't know, they cannot think what can be possible. Let me repeat it. If they don't know what they don't know, they cannot think what is possible. So that is why the intention of digital leadership progress here is to help you understand these technologies. Cloud, where the cloud came, and what is the purpose of cloud, how it is transforming, what we should know about cloud. And automation, physical and digital bots, the physical robots and digital bots, how it is helping individuals, teams, functions, and companies. Internet of Things, how the connected world is operating. What is architecture? What are the layers inside that? So we talk about technologies also. And then we'll talk about digital transformation, called as Unpacked. What is the transformation journey for companies? And then they have to develop a strategy. How do we get there from where we are? To get there, what projects do we need to have? How do we build this portfolio? And then what are the foundational initiatives to build competencies, people skills, technical landscape? And then what can be the transformation projects to improve customer experience, employee experience, operations, or partners collaboration? And not just doing something more. How about doing something new? Innovation. Innovation is another topic, not many people can talk about it. Innovation, people think, oh, it's something in R&D labs. But things are changing. In the digital world, when you start seeing technology in the center, innovations you can create. So how do we get those innovations? How do we run experiments? How do we do MVP, minimum viable products, and mature them into projects and products? And case study. I have one case study for digital transformation. This itself is a solid curriculum. Do you agree? But I have more. Agile frameworks for digital leaders. Because we are in the agile world, we need to understand how we can lead teams, how enterprises can build products, softwares. So I go through agile fundamentals of software delivery and agile frameworks and enterprise agile, like enterprise levels, scaled agile framework also. And is that sounds good enough? I have another section. Strategic digital leadership for successful business transformation. When you look at any job, a leadership job, strategy is a word which is going to be there in the leadership job requirement. So what is strategy? Is it a business strategy, technology strategy? What is strategic leadership mindset? You will look at business strategic lens. You will understand strategic business strategies and varieties in that. And you will acquire strategic leadership mindset. And it is not strategy alone, like what's possible, but you need to be able to connect and get the work done from the leaders, your peers. We call them stakeholders. How do we master the stakeholder management? And then how do we lead this successful business transformation? I put them into 4 pillars there. You're going to learn those 4 pillars. And your role in successful digital transformation. No matter whether you are an individual contributor or a manager or a director or even a vice president, you can play a role in this transformation. And I went through each role, how you can improve, contribute, and grow your career as well. And generally, when you say digital transformation, people think it's a top-down, which is true. But when you do top-down, there is a bottom-up too. How do we level up our digital workforce? Empowering digital workers and enabling them with digital literacy. What is digital literacy? The way things are moving, everybody should know how to what is data, what is AI, what is automation. No matter whether you're an accountant, or a procurement or a sales guy. If you really want to transform businesses, digital literacy has to be there in the company. Yes, there can be levels for every different from every role, but digital literacy is there. As a leader, you should be able to have this digital literacy in the companies. And I take one fictional company, Delta Tech, and I go a deeper dive on explaining digital transformation from the business, challenges, strategy, project portfolios, successes, and all those things. This itself is a complete curriculum. The way I'm calling this MBA level curriculum, because if you go for a top university and spend $20,000, you may be getting some of these modules. I'm confident this is that level because I went through all those things. I went through multiple executive programs. I got MBA from top university. So I know what they teach. And you could spend that much time and money and get some knowledge. And in fact, I even got a feedback from people that, oh, I spent $20,000 from this program. I didn't even get this much of value from there. But not just that, I'm offering bonus modules. I created something unique called Digital Literacy Compass. No matter what technology is changing, how do we build this compass between technology and business? So you can think about what are today's technologies, what are tomorrow's technology, what are even day after tomorrow's technology. And then how do you map them to business needs for today's and tomorrow's? So I prepared a compass. And digital transformation is not just, okay, how do we build a great products and customers? It is for every function eventually has to transform. It's a HR, logistics, procurement, sales, marketing, operations, supply chain, finance, legal. And not just transformation, we're talking about inclusive leadership too. So I have a module talking about diversity, equity, inclusion. What is unconscious bias means. And Gen AI, leading the digital revolution. I couldn't miss it. I'm like, I need to add this one. And then data-driven organization. What does it mean by data-driven organization? And I have a library which I'm going to accumulate more information, eventually make it more valuable, and I'll be adding more resources as well. What do you think? How's this curriculum sounding? Any comments? So you might be thinking, is it really going to help me from where I am now? Yes. Let me explain this way. The way I put these 5 levels of leaders in any organization. Level 1 is individual contributor. Level 5 is the top of the executive CEO or board member. And level 2 are managers, level 3 are directors, and level 4 are vice presidents or CXOs. So if I had to put them into groups, emerging leaders. Level 1, level 2, you're an emerging leader, have aspirations to move up. This program can help you to secure your path with leadership development, strategic mindset, digital skill set, and organizational transformation perspective. If you're a top leader, seasoned leader, this program refines your leadership qualities, enhancing strategic decision making, creating digital literacy, and fostering agility and innovation. It equips you to build a strong digital culture and drive robust digital transformation within your organization. You might be having some questions. Let me ask answer some questions here. So what is the format of the course? This is primarily a self-paced learning course because it is not possible with our current schedules and time demands. We have to sit and learn and in a live 1-day session, 2-day sessions. So after conducting multiple sessions, teaching for many people and leaders, I made it as self-learning. But it is not just that. It is complemented by live sessions where you can learn Q&A from other leaders as well. Do I need technical experience to benefit from this course? No, technical experience is not necessary. You don't have to be expert of all digital technologies, as I mentioned. This course is suitable for both business and tech leaders who have at least 10 years of professional experience. If you don't have 10 years of experience, you wouldn't understand. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's my experience, that you may not be knowing about strategy aspects, because this is strategic leadership. So that is a requirement. But if you are aspirational, you want to learn, you can still learn. Are there any prerequisites for enrolling this course? The only requirement I would say is, again, as I mentioned, 10 plus years. But and there's another requirement. You have a passion for your personal and professional growth. What does this course content include and how many hours of learning are provided? The course offers a comprehensive learning experience with professionally recorded video lessons, supplemented by text, key takeaways, slides, quizzes, and case studies. Yes, you're going to get all the slides there, part of that course. We use top-tier platform to ensure exceptional learning experience. How long will I have access to this course material? It's a lifetime access. And I'll be giving some updates as well. And in the future, it is not going to be lifetime access. It is going to be a subscription model. But at present, it is lifetime access. Will I receive a certificate? Yes, you can receive. If some of you already took some other programs in the Future CFO Club and you got the certificates, many people even use them to post on their LinkedIn profiles as well. So the final question. Well, you may be asking, okay, what is the cost of it? The cost here is, it's a $2,000 is a price, but I'm offering this to early adopters who are ready to transform, who are ready to learn and be that founding members for me. So that is why I started this program $500 last week, and this week it's $550. And every week it is going to increase $50. And I may jump after getting to 600, I may jump from 600 to $1,000 too, because I don't want to just apply for mass. I want to be selective. So the final question is, are you ready to transform into a digital leader, which is a demanding need for tomorrow to secure, to survive, and to thrive, and to make an impact in this digital world what we live in?